Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Money Manny with HTX TV coming at you with another live on Saturday. Just uploading my podcast here real quick, and here we go. Yeah, and also, guys, my podcast is Convo Convo podcast. It's on Anchor, Spotify, and even Google Play now as well for podcasts. Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Money Manny with a combo podcast coming at you. We are live here on a Saturday evening, and today we are going to go over um, pretty much kind of the same things. I do have a guest, um, uh, guest commentator. It's Commander Cash Commander. So say hello, Cash Commander.
Hello.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, Cash Commander. She'll be chiming in here and there. She may not be chimed in for most of the part, but she'll be just kind of here throughout the podcast and also obviously the live. All right, so yeah, it's been a pretty good, interesting week here. Lots of lots of stuff going on with the second stimulus. It's going to be interesting to see how that goes down. From the looks of it, seems like we are still negotiating, but I'll definitely get you some updates on that. And haven't even looked at the stock market either, so we'll be checking that out as well. Also, going into basically some interaction conversations with the live people texting in from YouTube and stuff like that as well. So let me yeah, and for you guys, if you're watching this live YouTube video, maybe you're not you're not in the live, but you're watching watching the pre-recorded. Definitely smash that like button to help out the YouTube algorithm. That helps us out so much. And yeah, I guess today we'll first check out some second stimulus information. Let me see here. Let's see what they're talking about. All right. But before we get into some of that second stimulus information, let me give a few shout outs to my other social medias. So pretty much what I've done now is I did switch my Instagram to my name here on YouTube and podcast.
In main menu, one of eight. In main menu, 53.
I switched it to Money Manny 1980. So basically, the cool thing is now all my Instagram, TikTok, most of my stuff is kind of, well, other than YouTube, which is HTX TV, and it's capital HTX and then space TV. You can also follow us on that. But yeah, I pretty much decided to go and put everything, my Instagram and my TikTok, as Money Manny, so kind of streamline that, make it easier for, especially when we're going in and out of the, logging in and everything. Use the same logins, right? So yeah, Cash Commander, have you done that with any of your social medias?
Yes. My TikTok, I actually say as a teacher there, fun Texas teacher.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you should definitely follow
Fun Texas teacher.
Cash Commander on TikTok. She's fun Texas teacher.
Yeah.
Any other social medias
Uh,
or
no, we just do family for the other ones. I don't really promote someone else.
cool. So definitely give her a follow at you said at TikTok. It's
Fun Texas teacher.
Fun Texas Teacher. Cool. Definitely check those out. I'm definitely getting into the TikTok nowadays as well. So, but yeah. So let me go and read some stuff on the second stimulus update, and then after that we'll just kind of go from there. So right now we got the second stimulus check updates, and what's today's date? Oh yeah, today's October 17th. A battle of wills is taking place in Washington as Democrats and Republicans try to bring home a final win on their terms before the election. With the Trump poll numbers sliding and Democratic voters already voting in record numbers, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi feels that she has Trump against the ropes, according to reporting in the Washington Post saying that the House Democrats have maximum leverage now. However, whatever comes out of ongoing negotiations between her and Mnuchin will have to get through the Republican held Senate. Let me see. It shows they kind of had a little commentary, but I'm just going to read the article. Because in my opinion, sometimes the commentaries, they're a little biased. I mean, it is what she said on Twitter, but you never know. Like some people could like have imposter Twitter accounts, and I'll just read a little bit of that, and then I'll get back into the article. It says it has already it is already clear that compassion will not drive the Republicans to help millions of Americans struggling financially from the crisis. This is supposedly from a Nancy Pelosi's Twitter account, the House Speaker for the Democrats. But perhaps they can recognize the stimulating effect that helping struggling families will have on our economy. Hashtag deadline White House. Okay. So that's just a little, supposedly it's from her account. So I'm not necessarily saying it is. It's just from this website I'm using, which this website's pretty credible. But in the end, like I say, always before you research anything, do your due diligence. Alrighty. And it says the Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell here on Thursday told reporters that he is willing to go higher than my members are, referring to the $1.8 billion package that the White House has represented to Ms. Pelosi. Instead, Mr. McConnell intends to put to a vote in the Senate a much smaller package to keep the Paycheck Protection Program going. He said of his more targeted bill, my members think $500 billion, highly targeted, is the best way to go. Mr. McConnell's package would be less than a quarter of what the White House Democrats passed along party lines at the beginning of the month. Ms. Pelosi has shown little interest in passing piecemeal packages, as it would appear like a win for the Republicans, preferring a much larger, comprehensive aid bill. In addition, Trump's erratic messaging on what type of package should be passed has bolstered her position. And then it shows here Mr. McConnell, Senate leader. It shows his Twitter account. He says, "We don't agree with Speaker Pelosi that nothing is better than something for workers." So I guess they choose to disagree on that. And it has a bunch of more stuff, but I'm not really going to get into that. And then, okay, I'm going to get back in the article. It says, shifting positions. Over a week ago, Trump canceled all negotiations over stimulus to have Republican senators focus on the nomination of his Supreme Court pick, Judge Amy Barrett, only to do a complete U-turn after receiving criticism from members of his party. Now, Trump has stated and tweeted that he wants to go big and that he would like to see an even bigger deal than the 2.2 trillion that Democrats passed in the House at the beginning of the month. Some progress is being made between the White House and Ms. Pelosi, with Mnuchin announcing on CNBC that one of the sticking points, funding for testing, has been overblown. I guess they're talking about testing. Is that what they said? Funding for testing? Yeah, funding for testing. I guess that would be for COVID or CV-19.
Is that what they call it now? CV-19?
I mean, I've heard it on different platforms. It's a easier way, quicker way to say it.
Instead of COVID-19.
Yeah, it's just a nice, quicker way to say it. All right. Yeah, so looks like they're trying to get extra funding for the testing. So I'm not sure how much it cost for those testings sites. I mean, I've actually seen a few here in town. I mean, I see them here and there, and I guess a few friends of mine that they're in the restaurant industry, they've talked about that. A lot of those people are getting tested because a lot of the managers are making them. It kind of makes sense. They don't want people handling people's food to have any germs or be able to pass anything on that way. So, but who knows? All right, moving along here, I'll go ahead and read another few more articles, and then we'll take our first small break. Let's see. Although he and his advisors publicly say that they can get Republicans to fall in line with him, in private, Republican lawmakers have dashed those hopes. To add Trump's problems, he is down in the polls due to his handling of the CV-19. The economic woes that everyday citizens are experiencing only further disappointment in how his administration has approached the pandemic, weakening the political pressure he can bring to bear on his party. All right. The U.S. economy needs a shot of a stimulus as the recovery from the initial blow to it putters out. The Department of Labor announced that new jobless claims of up to 53,000 from the week prior on Thursday, now at a total of 898,000. Economists at the IMF this week called for the passing of the 2.2 trillion package, say it could boost the economy by 2% points. If all sides can come together and pass a deal, it would take about 2 weeks for the IRS to start sending out the checks. Not bad.
That's cool.
So, yeah, it's 2 weeks. That's not bad. So,
I think it's turnover.
yeah, so they're getting pretty close. I think what we said the few days ago, the last offer from the Republicans was 1.8 trillion, and it seems like now they're willing to do. They're saying, if not 2.2 trillion, but possibly more. They're willing to do more, even if it's to help out for testing. So, but I think it's cool that they can get the checks out in 2 weeks. What do you think?
Oh, definitely. That quick turnover is going to make a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. And people are going to want it before Christmas.
Right. Yeah.
For sure. Like, if they know it can pass the next month, people will be happy to get it for Christmas. Like, that'll really boost the economy for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely for Christmas, I think a lot of people would really like that. Shoot, even possibly, hopefully, maybe after Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
That would be
definitely.
Thanksgiving after that would be perfect. All right, I'm gonna hold that thought real quick. Okay. Yeah, let me look at a few comments here. Hey, how's it going, Ernesto? And for you guys on the podcast, these are the guys doing live chat. Live chat's coming in. I'm just saying hello. These are the people that are watching me live on YouTube. FYI. Um, we got Teacher Mama plans, Ernesto. Hey, how's it going? Boylos. Boylos is in the house. Boylos EX956. And Jimmy, show me the money, right? Exactly. So, yeah, if you guys out there definitely look into seeing if you qualify for the stimulus packages. And who is the lovely voice in the background? Oh, that's Commander Cash. So, Commander Cash in the house.
Hello.
So alrighty. Well, we're gonna go and take a real quick break. Let me set up. Yeah, we'll take a real quick break, and we'll be back here in about five minutes or so. Go ahead and grab you a drink, grab you a little snack, and we'll be right back.
Okay, it's
Yeah, regardless of the giving you information on the text is good. It's like you can't be here. You can like be like text on, but recording your videos and we can see it on a laptop.
Ay, ay, Dios.
Alrighty.
Adios. I'm out. Have fun. Thanks for the info.
Definitely. So let's get back to it. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and check out another article. Let's see, pulled up. Yeah, I know we kind of went over the payment sizes and all that stuff a bunch of times. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and read this other article, one last one, just kind of get us another opinion of what's going on for the second stimulus. It says worldwide it shows 39 million cases. Wow, that's 39.4 million cases, 1.1 million deaths. Uh, it also shows 27 million recoveries, which is good as well. That's worldwide. In the US, it shows 8 million cases, 200,000 deaths, and 3.1 million recoveries, that's a pretty decent number. All right, let me see where this article starts. Global accounting and consulting firm Deloitte will close 4 of its 50 British offices as it reviews its real estate portfolio in the coronavirus pandemic, but will retain the staff on working from home contracts, it said on Saturday. Deloitte, wow, that's interesting. To shut 4 UK offices due to the CV-19 in trenches. Here it says rapper Kanye West on Monday released his first official campaign video in his long shot bid to be elected U.S. president on November 3rd, focusing on religion and families. I heard about that a while back. I totally didn't realize he was still doing stuff with that. Interesting. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention on Saturday reported, okay, I went through those numbers. Europe. Movie theaters outside of New York City will be allowed to reopen October 23rd after a month-long hiatus spurred by the CV-19. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo said on Saturday. So October 23rd, not bad. I wonder what kind of movies they'll be coming out with. So global coronavirus cases rose by more than 400,000 for the first time on Friday, a record one-day increase as much as of Europe enacts new restrictions to curb the outbreak. Here it says Biden accuses Trump of trying to wish away COVID ahead of Wisconsin rally. With CV-19 cases hitting record levels in the battleground state of Wisconsin, Joe Biden attacks Trump handling of the pandemic. The president is due to hold a rally in that state on Saturday. All right, so this is Albert Burla. I'm not sure exactly who he is, but he says transparent. It says Twitter transparency is important, so I'd like to provide greater clarity around the timelines. Oh, for Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine. Oh, so and the three key areas where we must demonstrate success in order to submit for emergency use authorization approval. Yeah, that was actually what we were talking about, the stocks. Actually, that's a perfect segue to look into the Pfizer stocks. Yeah, we should definitely check out those Pfizer stocks now. Let me let me let's go ahead and move on into this to the stock. Let's look at the Pfizer stock real quick. Here we go. So the Pfizer stock right now is traded at $37.95. And that's at a plus one point, or excuse me, $1.40 increase and a 3.83% increase in the green. That's pretty good, actually. Cool. So let's see. It ended. Previous close was $36.55, and it shows continual. So wow, you should definitely look into getting that stock. And again, guys, like I say, any information I provide you, financial advice. I'm not your dad. Your dad. I'm not your financial advisor. Whatever you choose to do after listening or hearing this information is perfectly your choice, purely your choice. So, and yeah, definitely. If you're not subscribed to the channel, my YouTube channel, I encourage you go ahead and get subscribed, and inside the comment section put I subscribed, and I will personally send you a message back. And again, definitely smash that like button to help out the YouTube algorithm. But yeah, it's $37.95. Not bad for Pfizer. And for some of you guys that don't know information on Pfizer, they are one second, let me grab a drink. Yeah, they were founded in Brooklyn, New York in 1849. They're headquartered out of New York, New York. The revenue is $51.7 billion a year, or as of last year. They have some subsidiaries, Hospira, Pfizer Ltd, Array, Biopharma. So they're all in sorts of pharmaceuticals. So like that one guy tweeted, he was saying that they're looking at putting out having vaccines fairly soon. And I know I understand to take the vaccine. Oh, was that the that to be or not to be? Was that Shakespeare? To take the vaccine or not to take the vaccine, right? It's purely that's another choice as well. Everybody has a free choice to take it or not. That's up to you and your family. So, but these guys are making it, and oh, it's the CEO. Okay, so the CEO is that's the guy that tweeted. Makes a lot of sense. Founders Charles Pfizer, Charles F. Earhart, and the CEO Albert Berla. Cool. So I'm pretty much right here. I'm seeing it's a continual path. So definitely want to look into uh, investing with these guys. I highly recommend it. So yeah, that's Pfizer. So yeah, let's go ahead and shoot across to our daily stock check update. Go ahead and pull that up here online real quick. Let's see if what's in the green, what's in the red. And then after that, we'll take a small break and then go into our last part of the cryptocurrency market, see what's going on with Bitcoin and all the altcoins, see what's going up or down or what's going on with that already. So yeah, the Dow's in the green, the Nasdaq is in the red, S&P is in the green, barely. It's like 0.1% in the green, which is not bad, but not great yet. A lot of people say it needs to be at least 5%, 5% to actually start investing into it. So, all right, here we go. The Dow is at 0.39% increase in the green. Right now, it's traded at $28,000, $606, and it's a plus $120. And today's Saturday, so that would be ending on last of Friday, going into in a couple days Monday when the market gets back up and going. FYI, so the Nasdaq is at 36%, which is at priced at $11,671. That's at a negative $42 in the decrease, and the S&P 500 it's at a 0.01% increase, and it's traded right now at $3,483, and that's at a 0.47 increase. So just a little under 1% increase, not too bad. All right. So now let's talk about some popular stocks. All right. We got these. Ooh, look at that. They are. Let me double check this chat real quick. Cool. Thanks for subscribing. Someone on the live chat right now just subscribed. Thanks, bud. Let me see. Okay, we got one, two. Oh wow, we got another. So two popular stocks are in the red, two are in the green, and one is exactly even. Very interesting. That's pretty rare, if you ask me. It actually happened, I think, with GE like last week. All right, let's check it out. So Apple Incorporated is at $119.04. That's at a decrease in the red at a negative 1.38%. Our next stock, popular stock, is Citigroup Incorporated. Right now, it's traded at $43.19, and that is a negative. It's in the decrease, so it's at a negative 0.96%. So not too bad. It's a little under 1% decrease. And General Electric Company right now is traded at $7.29, and that's at a 6.04% in the green increase, which is good. So you could actually start trading that one right now, or look at trading that one right when Monday starts. See how it goes. Next popular stock is Alphabet Incorporated. Right now it's traded at $1,568, and that's at a 0.81 increase in the green. So they're doing good. And the last but not least popular stock is Microsoft Corporation, traded at $219.65, and that is dead even. So it's not in the green, not in the red. It's right in the middle. So that'll be interesting to see what happens Monday. We'll see how that one goes. Maybe we can get back on track and turn this baby around. All right. So yeah, now I'm going to go into, let me see where we're at here. Yeah, I got some gainers and some loser stocks. Gainers for the day are General Electric Company, that's at a plus 6.11%. And um, next one is Pfizer Incorporated, which we actually just talked about. It's at a plus 3.8% increase. So that'd be a good one to check out here on Monday to possibly invest in. Like we said right before we even got on here, Alaska Air Group Incorporated it's at a 3.4% increase. WestRock Company is at a 3.38% increase, and Laboratory Corporation of America H is at a 3.29% increase. So those are your studs closing out as of Friday, coming into Monday. All right. And your losers closing out from last Friday into this Monday are Schlumberger Nevada, or NV. That's at a negative 8.8% in the red. Halliburton Company is at a negative 6.2% in the red. Devon Energy Corporation's at a negative 4.99% in the red. Occidental Petroleum Corporation, another dud at 4.9% in the red. And last dud for the weekend is Holly Frontier Corporation is at a negative 4.86%. And that is all of the duds. And last but not least, we have some commodities. We got oil right now is traded at $40.78 per barrel. That's at a negative 0.24% in the red. Gasoline right now is at $2.69 a gallon, and then that's a negative 3.7% decrease. Gold right now is priced at $1,902, and that's a negative 18% decrease. Silver is at $24.28, and that's a 0.51% decrease as well. So all those are in the red. And last but not least, our last commodity, corn, it's actually in the plus. It's traded at $402.50, and it's a 0.12% increase. So not too shabby. And let's go ahead and check out some currencies here real quick. The euro right now is priced at $1.17. That's compared to the US dollar. The British pound, $1.29 compared to the US dollar. And Canadian dollar still at, man, this Canadian dollar just doesn't move at all. But it's been at 76 cents stuck there. That's been at that for at least 2 months. I haven't seen it move at all. So Canadian dollar is kind of staying the same compared to the US. And that right there is your stock information. So let me see where I'm at on my. All right. And what we'll do now is let me take a quick small break and we'll be back here in about a few minutes. Get your refill on your drink and grab you a snack, and we'll come right back here in a few minutes, and we'll close this out. All right. Alrighty, guys, we are back, and oh, hey, how's it going, Java Card? Thanks, buddy. I see that you subscribed here. Appreciate your support, and thank you guys for the little text claps. Appreciate you guys. So this last segment, we're basically just going to go over Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies. You know, kind of what's going on with those guys. Yeah, pull it up right here. Uh, yeah, let's first go and look up the price of Bitcoin. I'll do that on a separate. See what Bitcoin is at now. Right now, Bitcoin is actually it's went down a little bit, not too much. It is priced at $11,385.20. All right. So it's still holding on to that little over 11,000. Not bad. Not too shabby. Yeah, let's see what they have to say about it. Sharp Bitcoin price move brewing as Bitcoin volatility falls to a 16-month low. That must be outdated. Bitcoin options aggregate open interest has increased to $2 billion, which is 13% below the all-time high. Although the open interest is still heavily concentrated on Durable Exchange, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange (CME) has also reached 300 million. In simple terms, options, derivatives, contracts allow investors to buy protection. Yeah, because the last time we were talking about Bitcoin, they were saying that there's basically like the whole world of Bitcoin is all held on like 5 different exchanges, which is, if you really think about it, you're hopefully, and there's been a few hacking incidences I know of this last year, so it's crazy how that falls into place as well. It says, for example, um, derivative contracts allow miners to stabilize their income, which is tied to a cryptocurrency's price. Cryptocurrency's price, arbitrage, and market making firms also utilize instruments to hedge their trades. Ultimately, deep liquid markets attract larger participants and increase their efficiency. Definitely increase their efficiency. Double check my. Yeah, definitely make them more efficient. But implied volatility is a useful and primary metric that can be extracted from options pricing. Wherever trades perceive increased risk of larger price oscillations, the indicator will shift higher. The opposite occurs during periods when the price is flat or there is expectation of milder price swings. Okay. Yeah, I don't have it on I have it right here on my laptop, so I can't necessarily show you guys that are watching on the video on YouTube. Yeah, volatility is commonly known as a fear indicator. Okay. Kind of when it's starting to flatten out a little bit. But one thing I'm impressed about is that it is holding its ground pretty darn good. So yeah, it's still above 11,000. Yeah, that's going pretty good. It says As a comparison, Apple shares hold a 41% 3 month volatility, although higher than the S&P 500's 29%. The long-term impact versus Bitcoin's 47% has striking effects. The same 34% upside for a March 2021 call option for AAPL shares has a 2.7 premium. To put things in perspective, if a APPL share were priced at 11,300 this March 2021, option would cost $308. Meanwhile, the Bitcoin one is trading at 11 or 1,150, which is also 4 times more expensive. So betting, so this is what they're looking at. So so Bitcoin's at a little over 11,000. They're saying in the next 36 months it could be looking at hitting 20 grand. So for any of you math guys out there, if you do the math, I mean, at the end of the day, you'll be making money if you get in now, because they're saying it's not looking at, it's holding its ground at $11,386 right now. It says, although there is an implied cost to carrying a perpetual futures position for more extended periods, it hasn't been burdensome. This is because the funding rate of perpetual futures is usually charged every 8 hours. All right. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and go into a few more paragraphs. I just want to see for myself, actually, what they're going to, this last part, what they're going to be talking about. Okay. The funding rate has been oscillating between positive and negative for the past couple of months. This results in a net neutral impact on buyers, longs, and short sellers that might have been carrying open positions. Due to its inherent high volatility, Bitcoin options might not be the optimal way to structure leverage bets. The same $1,150 cost, well, it's what I just talked about. Okay, so that and used to be acquired Bitcoin futures using a 4-time leverage. This would yield a $1,500 gain, 136%, once Bitcoin reaches the same 34% upside required by the option break. All right. Actually, I'm looking right here at the Bitcoin. It's literally just went up like $10. Oh, from 86 to 93. Yeah, it went up like $6 as I was reading that article. That's pretty wild. So, for the bulls out there, unless there's a specific price range and time frame in mind, it seems for now sticking with the perpetual futures is the best solution. The views and opinions expressed here are solely those of the author and do not necessarily, okay, that's their little disclaimer here, not necessarily reflect the views of of the website. Okay, every investment and trading moves more involvement at risk. You should conduct your own research. All right, which I say as well. But these guys are pretty darn credible. So, but yeah, guys. Well, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Yeah, I see you guys on the live chat. I really appreciate you guys chiming in. Let me know you subscribed. You know, and there was a few you guys haven't seen on here, so maybe next week if you guys are available, you come on the chat. I'll give you guys a little shout out. But I was reading this one. Will I have to wait till after election to get stimulus? Well, like we read earlier, they were saying once they agree on something and put it through, they're looking at something about the IRS being able to pay people send out checks within 2 weeks. So shoot, if they can, hopefully they can get something done. I know the elections are getting closer to the. I know there has been early voting. I know the elections are pretty much November 3rd. We're getting closer and closer to that. So that's kind of a big distraction as well. So we'll kind of see how that goes. But but all right, guys, I appreciate y'all coming out. It's Money Manny with HTX TV and Convo Podcast. You guys can check out my podcast as well. You can follow me on TikTok. My TikTok and Instagram are Money Manny 1980, and it's MONEY MANNY 1980. And yeah, I definitely we'll check things out, see how they go these next few weeks. But definitely, if you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And you guys that are subscribed now, I really appreciate you guys. Your long-term subscribers, appreciate you guys as well too. So over and out, Money Manny with HTX TV. Y'all have a good one. We'll chat with you soon. Talk to you later.